Hey everybody, today's video you'll be able to see me repair this spray wand that someone decided to break off inside the holder part that's part of the actual structure of the building. You can see it's broken off right at where it connects, threads and everything broken off inside there. So I got to replace the whole thing, the whole trigger and wand assembly. I go and look for it, it's not in there. Can't get that lucky. Wouldn't matter anyways, the threads were broken off inside the trigger. The temp is 24, 26 degrees, so it's been spraying weep and collecting ice there. Good thing is I had an extra, so I get my extra ready, my adjustable wrenches, Teflon tape, and make the repair really quick. If you're ever going to own a car wash, you definitely need to be handy and get so many adjustable wrenches, big ones, small ones, medium. You're gonna use the crap out of all of them, and a lot of Teflon tape. I have probably five to 10 rolls at each location on hand, just because any repair involved, or well, any repair is going to involve Teflon tape and 90% of the time adjustable wrenches. But this repair is a little tricky just because it is I believe it's 26 degrees out, so it's extremely cold, windy. You're in a tunnel basically, so that amplifies the wind, and the weep's going, so every minute it's on 90% of the time, or whatever the weep miser has it set for. But you'll need plenty of Teflon tape, and not afraid to get wet or dirty. But here you can see me putting the Teflon tape on, and I make this repair pretty quick. It's really good to have extra pieces. I have 2 extra triggers and 2 extra wands and all the parts at each location just to have. You always want extra parts. It'll save you downtime, it'll save you money. This repair is really easy. I knock it out, and then we can do a coin collection from the VAX, the self-serve base, and collect money from the change machine and the auto cashier for the in-bay automatic. So just wait for the water to stop. And there it goes. Okay, and we can put that on, and that's on a swivel, so you can, it won't bind up the hose on the boom or down there, because people will never put it in straight, so that helps for that, and binding and damage. Everything gets damaged, as you can see with a car wash. It's great times. You gotta make sure it's really tight. Not super tight, but you don't want anybody to, easily mess with it. And then you also want to make sure it's secure, so I make sure everything's pretty tight. And you can see the weep is coming out through the nozzle, so it's working and it's watertight. And put it back in its hole. Cool. Repair done. Easy, maybe all time involved 10 minutes. You put your cone out, get your extra piece, get your tools, get your supplies. Definitely gloves, wet gloves on 26 degree weather is fun too. But now the fun part, do a little bit of work, and then you can go collect a little bit of money. Oh, almost forgot my cone. Better get that. Make sure they know we're open for business in this bay. And put everything up, and then it'll be time to go collect some coins and cash. Here we go. Grab all my keys. Yeah, I decided not to do the vendors out front just because it was so cold, and those things are finicky to begin with anyway, so whatever. Then they've got 2 locks on each one and too cold. So today I'm just going to pull quarters from the vacuums, the 2 self-serve bays, and then the cash from the auto cashier. And then here I go out to the vacuums. They're not used very much right now because it's been below freezing for at least the last couple weeks, so this is a week's worth of usage, and again, it's really low volume with this stuff right now. The self-serves and automatic are doing awesome, but it's a little cold for people to be vacuuming their vehicles. And these are really good vacuums. They come from Jinsan. It's their power vacs, and I opted for the arch style, so you can pull in directly, the front of your car directly towards both wands or claws, and you can get both sides, and everybody. And it's a $2 vend for I think 6 minutes. Yeah, so you can vacuum your entire vehicle for $2, and it seems to be doing really good. The one on the left gets used heavily during the spring and summer. They're really good. A lot of operators or owners say that vacuums don't make money, but these do. They do a really good job. And again, those are Jinsan, the power vacs arches with the LED lights. And I think I forgot a key, or forgot something, so I run in real quick. Yeah, there we go. That's for the auto cashier out front for the in-bay automatic. And this bay, the one that was down with the broken wand, doesn't get used as much as the middle bay. The middle bay is slammed all the time. So pretty much this one gets used whenever that one's being used, or they just have a preference to be on the far side of the building and use this bay. But it gets used pretty good. So you'll see by the coins, or in all the quarters in the vault. Yeah, that's not bad. It's been a lot heavier, that's for sure. But again, 20-degree weather. I washed my car the other day in the middle bay, and oh my hands were red for like an hour afterwards because of how cold it was and the water being wet, and not a good time. But had to be done. Salt and get all that off your car, and make them last longer and stop the rust. And there's the vendors right there. I'm like, nope. Not even messing with that stuff. And here's the auto cashier, the Hamilton Gold line. It's got 2 plug locks, and it requires an Allen wrench, or basically a Allen key like this that you can rotate easily and unlock. No quarters, but a stack of cash. And again, this is a week, so this is pretty cool. This is and you tighten it back up, make sure it's nice and snug. And you can put your plugs right back in, and no one's getting in that thing. Okay, now inside the equipment room, the middle bay drops the quarters in a vault inside the camera and change room. So we go and get those, and this one's always heavy. This one, I'm telling you, this middle bay gets slammed all the time. As you can see, because I'm pretty sure I accidentally spilled the quarters. But that's not counting the credit card transactions too, because it does about, I don't know really the ratio, but look at all those quarters. It's been a really good week despite 20-degree weather. And yes, I did spill some, but that's a good problem to have. Time to check the change machine. The left one's not working, so only the right one right here is operational, but you can see how well it's done this week. And keep in mind, this is a small rural town, low population, and it does just phenomenal for what I want it to do. So that's it. Like and subscribe, and I will do a full count in the next video. Thanks for watching.